Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. We got a new lens. So I'll watch this footage back. If it's fuzzy, I will have an aneurysm.
Die.
I will be very upset. But today we're doing another new releases video. There's lots of new releases, and now that our camera's working properly, hopefully
discuss them.
We can film.
So Natasha Denona came out with these eyeshadow toppers. They're called the Chromonium liquid eyeshadows. They look freaking gorgeous, but we have our Clionadh multi-chromes, so I don't know that these are a must. Heaven forbid curiosity will get the best of me and I'll probably pick one up at some point.
That's how we are with Natasha.
But
so.
I think I'm good to hold off on them for a while because we have those multi-chromes from Clionadh and we don't even use those that much, so.
Yeah. I think this brand is called Unique Beauty. It starts with
I'm pretty sure that's a MLM.
No, it starts with a U.
Oh, U.
Does.
Oh.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's E-U.
Oh.
E-Unique, maybe? E-Unique? E-Unique. But they came out with these little eyeshadow palettes. These are really, really cute. I like the idea of them. I like 6-pan palettes. I like smaller palettes. I also like bigger palettes. So there's that. But I feel like I'm kind of gearing more towards smaller palettes nowadays because we have so many big palettes that smaller palettes are just, you get more use out of them. They're more user-friendly.
Yeah.
I won't pick these up, but they are really cute. They kind of give me, like, Harry Potter vibes. I don't know why.
They kind of do, yeah. Like that Storybook Cosmetics brand.
Yeah, that's kind of what they... But I won't pick them up, but they're cute for sure.
So KKW is releasing, what's it called? The BFF collab with Allison Statter. Don't know who that is. It comes with a 6-pan cool toned eyeshadow palette and it looks like a face trio in a couple of shades and some other random things. I actually think the eyeshadow palette is really cute, but it lacks a lot of depth in my opinion, so I don't think I would pick that up, but for some reason,
everything KKW Beauty does.
I just want it. It's nothing like I would wear, generally speaking, but the shimmers in her palettes for some reason just look like the most delicious. Oh, I want them, but I'm not going to get them. I'm not.
Urban Decay is coming out with, it's just a sneak peek of their Hyaluronic Tinted Glow foundation or tinted moisturizer or primer. I don't really know what it is. It looks like a foundation to me. Don't put glow in the name of a foundation and expect me not to want it. I don't think I'll buy it anytime soon, but like if reviews get me, I have Ulta points.
Yeah. Funny story, I saw this pop up the other day on Twitter and I totally read it as Titanic and the packaging is like blue and I was like, well, I guess.
Alright.
I guess that's fitting. Like I didn't even know what to think of that, but yeah, it's not Titanic, so it's fine.
Oh, and with that, they've got the Stoned palette. I feel like this has come out like 6 times already.
Like a pressed glitter palette with a couple ashy
It's not
masks.
pressed glitters, it's like the Moonstone shadows.
Well, maybe I like
I was gonna say, did that change your mind? The Moonstone shadows look, is that what they're called, Moonstone?
Moondust.
Moondust shadows. They looked so goddamn pretty and we never bought the rainbow one and we regret it every day.
I do, I really do. So Juvia's Place has come out with these new little palettes. I don't support Juvia's Place.
I want to.
But I want to. Oh, I want to. Because I'm like, they're black owned, but they're problematic. So which one outweighs the other, you know? It turns out the general consensus is the bad outweighs the black. So, whatever. But the hot pink one, delectable. I want it so bad. I've seen
like people using it.
It looks so beautiful. But I have so many different hot pinks and our Clionadh shadows and there's no way that I need this. Do I want it? And would I probably buy it if I supported Juvia's Place? Yeah, yes. Probably.
Oh, P. Louise herself released this gorgeous eyeshadow palette that I will never buy because A, the base sucked and I will never try anything else from that goddamn brand after trying that stupid base. B, it's a problematic brand overall. I think their artistry is gorgeous when it comes to eyeshadow. Anything face related I would never trust on my life.
No, UK artists and their base makeup is a little painful, a little sus.
But this palette, is goddamn beautiful.
But I've seen like from the original, what's it called? Like the Satan Sinner palette.
It's like this.
The packaging is so freaking bulky. It reminds me of like Jeffree Star Blood Sugar and the Blue Blood palettes. Like a book, a small book, or a large book even. I don't know. It looks like too big. But the greens and blues in here just look absolutely gorgeous. If they would have divided this in half, I think I would like it more. But yeah, it looks absolutely stunning, I think. We might as well talk about it. Jeffree Star is coming out with an orgy palette. For 1, child audience. For 2, Jeffree Star. For 3, why is this the biggest palette of beige I've ever seen in my life? Like, I don't mind the little palette that he came out with. It's like all neutral shimmers. I think that looks absolutely gorgeous and I like the size of that. But this big one is just so large. He could have divided this into like, even just like a 12 pan palette, I think would have done better, like in his like androgyny style kind of packaging. This is just so big and so expensive for neutral mattes. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
When
ColourPop bare necessities.
There are so many comparable palettes on the market. I guess maybe his audience wants him to come out with something like this. I just don't know why it has to be this big. Also, the names on these are really weird. Honestly, some of them are kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's the one that killed me the other day? Knee pads. I don't know why. That's the funniest name for a peachy beige I've ever seen in my life. Knee pads? I didn't know people got knee pads for that though.
All just a mess.
It's so weird.
Anybody under 18 should not have this palette. I mean, that's just...
I wish you would just... Oh my god, the swatches.
They look so bad.
The swatches! Oh my god. Oh my god, the swatches. No, honey, no.
No, I mean, we don't support Jeffree Star, so it's fine, but
the lips are pretty. I like the lip colors that he came out with.
He must be going through something because Cremated, I thought Cremated was pretty if it was in a smaller, unpopular opinion. I thought it was gorgeous. If it was in a smaller palette, I would have really liked it. But we don't support him, so we wouldn't have bought it. But I feel like ever since the purple palette he came out with, his palettes have just been kind of garbage. Because I'm one of those people that, although I don't support Jeffree Star, I can acknowledge a beautiful palette, and that
like the Jawbreaker palette, I think was gorgeous. Stunning.
And I mean, he's such a bad person. I can't. There goes my earring. I can't justify spending my money on his products nowadays. But what is going on in his lab? Continue driving your business into the ground, please. Jesus Christ. This is gorgeous. Okay, this is. Oh god,
is that Artist Couture?
No, it's El Maquillage.
Oh.
El Maquillage x Rico Nasty. I don't know who the fuck Rico Nasty is. I've heard the name, but I just think of Rico from Hannah Montana. This little mini palette, neon palette, is beautiful. It's all shimmer. Oh no, it's not all shimmer. It's almost all shimmer.
Almost all shimmer. One matte, it looks like. 2 maybe. Oh my god. It looks
This is what dreams are made of. This is gorgeous because I know a lot of you are like, we need more than one matte eyeshadow. Shut up, we didn't ask.
You don't.
When a palette like this where it's meant to just be pops of color, why do you need any more colors? Because you have other eyeshadow palettes. I like to think of it in terms of everybody has another eyeshadow palette. There's not one person to me that I think is going to spend money on this little neon palette that doesn't have another eyeshadow palette. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. The other palette that they have is cute. It's not my favorite, but that bright neon color,
it's really pretty. I would definitely consider picking that up.
Oh yeah.
So Colored Rain came out with the Juicy Boost collection. It's like a bright colored palette. And I thought at first, based on the promo pictures, it's like one big palette and then I thought it was one mini palette. It's one big palette and then a mini palette with 2 flaps. So
2 sides, like the Robbie DeCristina,
kind of like the Robbie, yeah, that kind of thing. So I like it less because of that. I thought they came out with a big one and then just a mini version, which I really appreciate that when companies do that because I don't want a giant palette and I like having a little accent palette or just a smaller color story. But I still think this is a really, really pretty collection. So I won't be buying it. But I've never tried Colored Rain shadows, and they have always kind of been on my radar. I do want to buy the umbrella. I've never used an umbrella before. I just, go for it in the rain, but the umbrella is really cute. We bought it.
Can you guess? Be Perfect Carnival XL?
3!
The Tahiti palette. There is not one... You cannot release a Be Perfect X Stacey Marie MUA palette and expect us not to purchase it. There is no situation where that would ever happen. Be Perfect has one of our favorite formulas of all time. The XL was not my favorite compared to the Carnival, but it's still amazing. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's just not as good in my opinion. If this is even half as good as either of those, it's still a great palette. The shimmers, I'm kind of hoping are better in here. The shimmers look a little bit more textured to me than the last ones. Be Perfect shimmers aren't my favorite. They're not bad by any means, but they lack a little.
They lack the Cleona
sparkle.
quality, you know?
Yeah, they lack the kind of quality that we normally have. It's gonna take everything in me not to go straight into the teals. This is what happens. Be Perfect releases a palette. I say, oh, this palette is so pretty. I dip into the teal. Every single time, without fail, I do the same thing because teals are gorgeous and they are my weakness. And this palette should be arrived tomorrow.
I also think it's so crazy how they have come out with 3 rainbow palettes, and they're all different and they're all so beautiful. I like that this one doesn't have the addition of those highlighters that they have in the other two. To me, those were just not something that I needed or wanted in my life. They weren't very good. Yeah, they were too much. They were too much, and I didn't like the colors. But yeah, yeah, it's arriving. It's arriving what, tomorrow?
Yeah. I think that when we do our video on it, we'll do some comparisons with the other palette. Just so we can, like, the comparable shades, just so you can see if you really need that one. My consensus is yes, you probably do need that one too.
So Morphe released it's called the Main Event Collection. Upon looking at the palette, I think it's hideous. Upon swatches,
Still hideous, what do you mean?
I don't know, I like it. I like it.
You like the taupey shimmers.
Shut up. I like the taupey shimmers a lot, and my eyes go straight to it. And I can't help myself, even though I literally never wear taupey shimmers. Like, 2-3 times a year, tops. But they are my weakness because every time I wear them, I feel like just...
That with, like, a bright under eye and, like, a ColourPop tiptoe on the lips.
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love a cool toned eye, and I want everything that has cool tones. I won't be buying this because Morphe is sus as all hell. And it's pressed glitters, and I know. I don't hate pressed glitters, but I don't want a palette with pressed glitters.
I hate Morphe's pressed glitters if it's anything like that purple palette.
Oh, true.
That was the worst pressed glitter I've ever tried in my life.
Well, it was all separating and weird. I like ColourPop's pressed glitters, but yeah.
Yeah, those are really good. New Fenty Beauty. So, they released 2 eyeshadow palettes, new mascara colors. Is that like a lash primer? What's that? No. Oh, I saw Neon MUA use that. It's like soap brows, but this is like the soap and this is the spoolie.
Oh.
So it's really interesting. It's just you paint it on your brows and then you stick them up with it.
That's cool.
So kind of like a glue stick. I probably won't buy it. And as of right now, I'm dealing with a blank area within my brows, and I don't like to put product in that. Otherwise, I can't actually fill it in. But they also have these little lip glosses. Upon further inspection, the lip glosses are dreamy. If they smell anything like the original Gloss Bomb, I do not want them. And the eyeshadow palettes, I wouldn't buy these, but I think the idea of them are really cute.
I feel like Fenty's shadow formula is just dry to the bone. I don't know, I've never tried it, but they look like dry. They just look hard pressed and dry. I don't trust it. I don't know why. I just don't.
Yeah, I won't be buying any Fenty shadows, mostly because we have plenty of eyeshadow. I like that they're compact. I like that they're numbered. I like the idea of them. I just don't think the formula is anything to write home about based on the reviews I've seen. And if anybody says an eyeshadow palette quality is not very good, I kind of avoid that eyeshadow palette because normally they're right.
Oh, BH Cosmetics is coming out with these primers, and they look so cute. So it's called the Paradise Refresh. So they have multiple. So they have a Paradise Prime, which looks smoothing. There's a hydrating one, a mattifying, and an illuminating one. They have a face mist, and it smells like watermelon. Oh, they have multiple face mists too. I want these. The packaging on these looks
I want the bright pink one.
They look luxe. I want them. I want them so bad.
They look cute for sure. Mama Pat. Mama Pat released the Rose Decadence. I just spit.
I want to snatch that up so bad.
Oh
so
my god.
Bad.
Listen to my brain. Listen to my brain. Only $65. Only $65, Rachel! Just because it's not 125 plus does not mean it's cheap. Do not Do not suck yourself in like that. Will I purchase it in the future? Probably. This palette looks gorgeous. I think it'll go really well with the Divine Rose 2. The lip colors are gorgeous, but I don't think I can justify the amount of money you have to spend on them to get a Pat McGrath lip when I can buy literally any other lip color for much cheaper. So there's my opinion on that, but
yeah, that palette looks absolutely
stunning. That's your Juvia's Place dupe.
For $65. For $65. So ColourPop is coming out with a collab with Candyland,
And it's hideous.
It's ugly as crap.
The mint is cute, that's it.
The mint is cute. It's ugly. I don't like it at all. I
It's
don't
ashy,
like,
there's
I don't
no
like
depth.
anything about it. I don't. Oh,
Maybe the blushes.
are these blushes?
Yeah, super.
Oh, they're marbled. Oh, maybe I like the blushes. They just intrigue me. I've always wanted to try their face milks, even though I don't like fragrance, but in my skincare. But
They're so cute.
they're so cute. Like my little dropper, and they're like pastels. Oh, they're so cute. I'm not going to buy them. I think this collection is ugly, minus the marble blush. That's cute.
Juno & Co. came out with SpongeBob sponges. They're so cute. We bought the Juno & Co. sponge not too long ago at Target, and I don't know if I like it or not.
It's so weird.
I truly cannot tell. You wet it,
And then it's dry.
and then it feels dry, and it feels so wrong. It definitely adds coverage, which I'm not a fan of. But
do I want the plankton
they have
sponges?
mini plankton sponges.
Yeah.
They are goddamn cute. That's what they are. I think these may suck me in at some point. I'll probably avoid it if I can, just because overall I'm not a huge fan of that sponge. But oh god, these are cute.
Charlotte Tilbury. Oh girl. Charlotte Tilbury. God damn it. Came out with another little Pillow Talk introduction, like some lip glosses and then some like potted eyeshadows. Those little eyeshadows, they look
pretty.
they're so, I love the Pillow Talk tones. I don't like them like as far as a lip color on me, but like they're a rose gold but like extra rosy. And they're sparkly, and there's two shades, a lighter and a deeper one. I just want it. I want it. That's all I have to say. I want it really bad.
Sigma came out with the Untamed collection. We did reach out to them to see if we could review it. I was not sold when I first looked at this palette. I'll link or put it in the cards or whatever Shay's video. She did live swatches. That sold me on this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. This looks so nice.
Mustard.
Oh my god, this looks like a fall dream. It's got that pop of blue. I don't like pops of blues, but in palettes like this where there are already pops of color,
it's like a grungy, colorful, neutral palette.
It's like spicy Jackie Aina palette. Like an extra spicy Jackie Aina palette. I don't know how to explain it. I compare every kind of like Born to Run, anything that's like colorful but wearable, I compared it to the Jackie Aina palette because that was the first time I'd ever tried a palette that made me think that. This is stunning. I really hope they send it to us.
Me too. So let's talk real quick about
About Urban Decay Gwen Stefani.
One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr. This eyeshadow palette is goddamn ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. I'm not going to lie. The first row of neutrals, cute. Matte black, warm brown, deep reddish brown. Those are my tones when it comes to neutrals. The shimmers look pretty. I hate that they pop of blued us. Patrick himself pop of blued us. Like, are we stupid? Do you think we're stupid? Do you think we don't have brains?
I look at that
This
palette.
is outdated.
Where do you use
This is
it?
outdated. This looks exactly like the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, but with less pink. It's ugly. It's ugly. And any one of you that buys it, don't like
dead
you.
to me.
You're dead to me. It's ugly. Don't fall for it. Oh yeah.
Dominique Cosmetics, everything she does. They
She
came
has
out with
taste.
liquid eyeshadows. Electric Soul.
That one's cute.
It looks like the Natasha Denona shade from the gold palette.
Yeah, the
The
lime
top-
chrome.
Yeah, lime chrome. These are beautiful. I like that they have a matte in there. I think that's interesting. I wouldn't buy it because that's not my vibe, but those are really pretty. Those look gorgeous. We'll just do a handful more. I also want to mention, because I thought this was hilarious, ABH came out with lip stains and a brow pen. Good for them. They're still trying to, you know, keep themselves afloat. I really don't know how their business is doing, but small influencers don't like them much. Somebody had commented and they're like, wow, these are so pretty. I can't wait to buy them at TJ Maxx.
Died.
So funny. But yeah, I will not be purchasing, nor do I like actually care at all about lip stains.
Let's talk about Fenty Skin. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And I saw reviews. It's all fragranced. I just think I like the packaging. It gives me Kylie Skin kind of packaging vibes, which I just think it's really timeless and pretty and elegant. Just the really simple packaging. I just don't.
The fat water has me intrigued. I can't lie with
The
the name
fat
like
water.
fat water. Fat water?
I
You're
just-
telling me. Oh.
They don't seem to me like they're such basic products to me, like a lightweight moisturizer, a toner, and then a cleanser. I just feel like if they were going to come out with a skincare product, they should have started with a line of something. So a line of cleansers, like one for dry skin, one for oily skin, one like that kind of thing. I feel like they don't have themselves established as a skincare company. I guess this is their attempt to do that, but I just think they didn't do the formulations right.
And I would like it if skincare brands as a whole came out with an unfragranced version of everything they create, because if like the fat water, if that was unfragranced, I would probably buy that because I'm interested in it. But I know how my skin reacts to fragrance. I try to avoid fragrance if I can. I pretty much in my mind all have one product that has fragrance absolute maximum on my skin because I know how I react to fragrance. I mean, you guys have seen my breakouts time and time again from a foundation with too much fragrance. I can't have something with fragrance in my daily skincare routine. My skin will not handle it well.
Yeah, I mean, fragrance in a wash-off formula doesn't necessarily turn me off to it, but I love the cleanser I'm using, so
There's that.
there's that. I have no problems.
But anyway, that kind of completes our little roundup of newer products that have released. We found those all on the Trend Mood page. I would also like to say, Trend Mood, I know you're not watching this, but if you could please stop posting about Jeffree Star if you're going to pretend like you actually give a shit about anybody. Because you'll be like, oh my god, like, BLM. Like, it frustrates me because I understand that her job is to put out products that have released, and I know Jeffree Star has a big following and a big brand and all of that, but you cannot say all this bullshit about caring about anybody and then continuing to be like oohing and awing over an orgy fucking palette. Like, it's weird and I don't appreciate it. That's all I have to say about that. It just weirds me out. She's deleting comments of people saying that, so I just decided to say it in a video because you can't delete my video. But anyway, that completes our video. Is there anything new that you're picking up? Is there anything you're interested in? I'm curious. What are your thoughts on Fenty Skin? That's kind of the main one. Everybody on Twitter is like a little bitch about it. They're like, oh my god, if you don't like Fenty Skin, you're evil.
Even like skincare Twitter is being very gentle with their reviews on Fenty Skin. I know, we love Fenty. We love Fenty. We love Rihanna.
But
That's
go
great.
hard like you do when somebody says they use witch hazel.
I know. Like I said once, before I knew much about skincare, I was using a witch hazel toner from Thayer's because I found it at Target and it was gentle and I had no problems with it. And I got slandered. I got beaten. I got bruised. They didn't act like I had just said, oh yeah, I use witch hazel, it works really well for me. And I wasn't even like, some girl had asked something about, I don't even remember the context, but this girl was talking to me like I was a dumbass. I was like, not all of us know, girl. Like, most people don't.
Skincare Twitter is known for being very obnoxious and catty. There are a few that I really like Makeup for Women of Color. I've never seen her be like really super obnoxiously rude. Like, she'll just kind of say it how it is. And I know sometimes things get misinterpreted online, but you guys are being, like, every time somebody says, oh, should I use this product? They'll say, no, it has fragrance in it. And then when it comes to Fenty Skin, it's like, oh, you can use it as long as you don't have fragrance, like, problems with fragrance. And I'm like, what happened to not using fragrance?
What happened to contact dermatitis, girl? What happened to contact dermatitis? Humor me that. Rihanna, listen, you're great. You're great. Skincare line? No, stop.
Change it up or delete it, in my opinion.
What's the phrase, like, oh, I don't even know what the phrase is.
I don't either.
I just want to say, like, turn it off, cap. I don't know what the phrase is. It's like I don't know, I saw it on TikTok once. No, hang it up. Hang it up. Hang it up, Rihanna.
Hang it up. Turn it off, cap.
That's just what came to mind. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know what cap means.
But anyway, yeah, that's all for our video. I'm pretty sure I said that 16 times already, and we continued to speak because that's what we do. But if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe to our channel and comment down below what you picked up, what you're anti-buying, whatever you're feeling, and we hope to see you in the next video. Hopefully not fuzzy.
I was gonna say
Bye!